Hello all, welcome again, Wandering Neo here. About to bobble on a bit for those that will listen. All about spirituality, breaking the matrix. Let's do this. Cup of coffee first. Right, before we start, coffee reminder. I should be called Wandering Coffee Neo, whatever it is. Who cares? That's my drag. Right, hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit that bell. Hopefully by the time I fine tune the video, I'll be going, it's up there, or it's up there, one of those things. Along with that, at the end of the video, please, and in the descriptions, I'll be putting my other platforms. Patreon, very key. Please get on there, support, put your ideas. These videos are for you, and they're based around my patrons, basically my family, my tribe. I'm also on Instagram, also on Facebook. So, get over there, give it a like, give it a follow, whatever. This is about you lot inspiring me to do things. Thus, this video. A lot of my clients, friends, colleagues, etc. asking the same things. So we're going to try and cover this whole breaking out the matrix scenario for you. Right, what's it about? Those that know me really well, or those that know me, know like labels and things, does my head in. For the sake of this, we're going to use the words reality, spirituality, experience, only for the sake of this video. Labels, as you know, whether it's energy, spirituality, matrix, whatever, they're just labels, words to understand your reality. Right. So, experience is the key word here. I'll give you an example, just covering the labels a bit. For example, Wandering Neo. A lot of you watching this know me by other labels, names, etc. Some know, some don't. Those that know. The thing we gather around there is Wandering Neo is me. It works for me, it's from my experiences, it will guide me into those that know what I'm on about, and it'll attract me into those that still need to know what I'm on about. I can't make people's realities or experiences understand who I am, what I am, etc. So that's very key here. But enough of that prattling on. Let's get on to reality first. Let's try break that down. And again, I'm speaking from a place of experience, so if you want to know more, or if you don't understand something or whatever, if you feel like I barbled to a different level that you're not grasping, just drop it in the comments or whatever, we'll cover it more. Always here, I'm here to help, guide, experience, whatever, so don't be shy. Ooh, excuse me, coffee repeating. Right, what we're covering in the reality is the irrelevance of time and matrix. Being in the here and the there. This is very key to breaking down reality for you and what it is and what it means. I'll start with a fine example, which is if you take you and your partner or friend, whatever, but two people, bundle you both in the same car, go on the same trip. So you've got two people, one trip. Automatically you've got two experiences. This is the fundamental craziness of it. You can both be travelling along in the car down the same road. One may be driving, you could be both passengers. Who cares? You're looking out different windows, whatever. One might see a tree or a blue door or something, and then you've travelled a little bit, just seconds, and you say, oh, do you see that? The other one didn't. This wakes you up. Now, what you've got to understand, that two people, one trip, two experiences, two memories, two nows, two futures. It all happened there. So whenever you relate back to your friend about that trip and go, oh, do you remember that? You've got a different vision in your head, a different memory, a different experience. You maybe even smelt something. So automatically your past memory changes. Even when you're repeating it now or in the future, it will change. You have changed this reality. Your reality and this friend's reality or this traveler's reality will be different. Your reality is different. Even though you both took the same trip, the same time, same place, I guarantee you both got a different experience, a different reality about it. Very key to getting that concept in your head before we kind of move on with all this. Because why? If you practice that over and over, just work with that story over and over, and then start applying it to your life. Practice it, use it in your current relationships and current realities, including and going to, especially into your relationship with money, into experiences. It's like, oh, should we go on holiday? Oh, we don't have the money. Do you remember that holiday? Oh yeah, it cost that amount. And it's like you start breaking down how much of your experience of life is actually money based and how much you're not experiencing because of money, and it's part of breaking down this reality again. Really key here. I need to get my thinking sick to calm me down a bit. Oh, excuse me. Because a lot of people say I speak a little bit fast sometimes, and obviously with my beard, my teeth, my accent, etc. sometimes it's hard for people to understand what I'm saying. So I've got my little grounding stick, my shamanic stick to try bring me down in order to communicate better to you all. Now, we've covered the reality. Now we're going to go into spirituality after. Sorry, half my video seems to be taken up with me drinking coffee, but I love it. That's why one of my things, buy me a coffee, sponsor me, great, but I don't do that for that. I just love coffee. It's great. Anyway, right, spirituality. Call it spirituality or spirit, call it soul, call it energy, doesn't matter again, labels. We're talking about the essence of you, not the skin and bones and organs and things. That essence of you, conscious, subconscious, spirit, soul, whatever it was you want it to be, whatever you call it, whatever you relate to, don't worry about it. What I'm going to say should sink in. I'm going to say the word resonate, although a lot of people are using the word resonate in different ways. And well, but anyway, whatever resonates with you at the end of the day, that's the thing. You've got to understand that there's multiple yous. Although you are one, and we are connected as one, and we are all one energy connectedness, and that you've got to bring the logic of reality that's been imprinted on you away. Strip out the irrelevance of time. Think about it. You're always talking to yourself. Even as you're watching this video of me talking to you, you're talking to another you in there. We all know there's more than just the one you, more than the human you. But we're not going to go on about that right now. That's another video. But if you break down the concept of 3 yous, past, present, future, doesn't matter about time. This is the thing. Break down the logic of time within your head. Time is being a recently constructed thing. We govern ourselves by time. But drop time, release time, but know there's always a past and a future, but you've got to live in the now. This is the key. Time, even by science, cannot be measured. It's a grand illusion, a construct for our logic brain to use. Drop it, drop it, drop it, please drop it. Again, kind of like the money scenario, you'll start saying, let's go to the beach today. You know, things that you want to do, you'll go, let's go to the beach. Oh, I don't know if I've got time. Or you'll use things like, oh yeah, I could meet up for a barbecue or a party or whatever. But maybe another time. And even the simplicity of bumping into someone, instead of just enjoying the moment, oh, what is the time? As soon as you go, what is the time? You limit that experience, that conversation, whatever. Try eliminate that. I understand that a lot of us live in the construct of time for jobs, etc. What time have you got to get up and feed the baby? Whatever it is, I'm just saying, start living beyond time. Live first, and then look back at time. It's quite alright. You know, life is for living. This time construct confuses you. You start breaking things down to a day, you know, a minute, an hour, or whatever. No, live first. Time will look after itself. It's irrelevant. You were born not knowing time. You'll live forever. It's fine. Forget time. So that very, very key to it. So now if you can work with that concept of no time, but understand the 3 U's, that voice inside, etc., you start understanding experience. You are who you are right now because of the experiences you had. The future you're making for the future you is how you've dealt with those experiences in the now. How are you experiencing now? Oh, I had an ex in the past that really hurt me. If you're still living with that now, if you're still dwelling on it, you're putting that to the future. So another love is coming down the line, and you're casting that past experience to the future. This is you call it manifestation, spell work, positive energy, whatever the fuck you like. Basically, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. It's about taking responsibility for your experiences. That X happened for a reason. You had your role in there for a reason. That X has a different experience to what you have. You're both living a different reality. What you can do is control the now. The now. Take that experience and go, I've learned from it, and I understand that made me who I am today, and that actually brought this person to me. I would not be with this person that dearly loves me right now if I hadn't experienced that and the other thing. You have to experience the bad for the good to understand them. So, as I say, it boils down to responsibility. Now, the Matrix, boom, those in the know, red pill, blue pill, all of that, is if you break down your reality and your experiences and where you are and add the responsibility, you're being offered that right now. Do you feel like that pill is just too big to swallow? Was life better, or is your reality better not taking that pill? I'm not saying it's a bad thing, that's fine, but understand the reality that you're in and understand the decisions you're making and made to form the reality that you're in. Are you afraid of losing this reality? Are you aware that it's false securities holding you, etc.? Do you feel safer before you look down the rabbit hole? Do you not want responsibility? Not bad, but as long as you know it. Therefore, your reality changes. You're already breaking out the matrix because you understand you're in it. You understand that every action you're making, regardless, can affect that reality around you. Thus, going to the 3 years again. Think of you here in the now. Maybe, hopefully, you've watched this video and you felt more positive about it. You got something out of it and you go, yeah, I'm going to change today, and I'm actually going to step forward more positive. I'm going to start doing things that I wasn't doing. I'm not going to blame other people. I'm going to own this reality around me, because all the people in this reality are part of the matrix. They don't really care what you do. You can change it. They won't. They're just part of this whole picture show. So you start making those things. So when you go to sleep tonight, the future you starts paving with the energy you've put out, all the energy you put down today. It comes along and it picks it up and it paves it out for you for tomorrow to show you the chances of things. So tomorrow, off you are walking and you go, oh, yeah, feeling positive. That came from yesterday. So now you've got the now you, the yesterday you, and the tomorrow you. They all work in sync together as one. And as I say, I know as I'm talking to you, you're speaking to yourself in there. That self in there is the one you've got to understand as a reality, not the voices you hear around. I cannot communicate to you quicker than that voice will tell you what is right and wrong and what you want to hear and what you're going to experience. Now, I know I'll probably get crucified for this saying, all experiences happen for a reason. A lot of people will say, I've had a right shitty life. How dare you say that I had to have that experience? It's a hard pill to swallow. It's how you take that experience and understand with those experiences, there is bad people around. It happens, it does. It's how you take that experience and use it. Do you use it to better yourself? Do you stay in the darkness? Do you use it to help others? It's about your experience. Life is an experience, not the matrix, not the programming, not the false reality. It's about you stepping out, taking that pill. Now, excuse me, if you feel that pill is just too big to swallow, that you feel like you're stuck in the matrix and there's so much of it that you know it's just too much. The red pill is like, yay, big, how am I going to like take that? It doesn't matter as long as, again, you start taking little chunks of it. Do you take the red pill in little chunks, break it down and take chunks so that therefore you break out the reality slowly? Do you just get a bigger mouth and swallow it full? As long as you're aware and you make the changes, that is how you break out this matrix. And trust me, as soon as you see the cracks and the power that you as an individual holds, you are just gonna break down this whole reality matrix thing that you are stuck in, and you're gonna live life. Life is for living, experiencing. This is what the soul wants. This is why you're here. This, or just a meat sack to carry your conscious, carry your soul. Your soul is here for an experience. What it is, if you knew it, you wouldn't be here, would you? You've got to experience it. You know it all in your gut already. You've got to experience it to remember it. That's what it's about. Now, I really hope that that wasn't too much barbling and it did make sense. If you want me to touch back on anything or expand in anything, please let me know. I do explain to people that I'm coming from a place where I've been doing this for years, and I don't realise that some people are just starting their journeys, and some of the stuff I'm saying is like, whoa. I'm here. Drop in the comments if there's anything you want to know. If you want to know basic things of the three cells, of the soul, of spirituality, of energy, anything you want, just drop it in the comments there. That's why I'm here. That's what this channel is here for. And as I say, get to my Patreon, support me on there, sign up, and you become literally part of the family. These videos are for you. I'm there for you. That's what it boils down to. You know, I'm trying to get us all to stop being polarized and come together as one. And this is the key. Although we're all one, we're all having an individual experience. Get that in your head that your reality is your reality, is no one else's. It doesn't matter how much we love each other physically and how much connected we are as one, we are still experiencing a separate journey. It's really, really key. It doesn't mean we're all alone at all. It means we're all very connected. But as one connection, we're experiencing all the multifaceted parts of life. It's so intriguing, and the more you break this down, the more you let your soul out, because one way or another your soul is coming out. You can't keep it suppressed forever. It's speaking to you, it's telling you, it's guiding you. If you're denying it with time, money, etc., you're just wasting the irrelevant time. It's gonna come out, and you're gonna understand your life, why you're here, why you're experiencing what it is, and it has nothing to do with the reality around you. Understand that, work with that. Like I say, your experience and my experience are two different, and as I'm speaking to you now, you're going, well, I might have known him actually 20 years ago, whatever. I wonder if he remembers that. Chances are I don't, or if I do, I definitely remember it in a different way than you. We had a different reality. We're in a different reality, and you might even go further down the rabbit hole to actually start questioning, ooh, is it even real? It gets deep, and you're going to lose your marbles a bit, but don't worry, we're all here. I guarantee you're going to enjoy every minute. Reality makes you sad, soul makes you happy. Enjoy your experiences, and it will be a roller coaster. I'll cover another video on that. I'm obviously going to put a thing on the end here. Please look in my description, look at the end. Follow me on those other platforms. You'll be surprised. The Instagram, I do the readings and guidance on there, as well as just random stuff. Facebook, there. The lives are going to be coming in via all the platforms. We do charity runs, etc., as well, as a lot of you know. But anyway, enough babbling about that. That was about breaking the matrix. I hope it helps, and as I say, any info you think hasn't been covered, pop it on there. I'm always wide open to experiencing. Many blessings, and blessed be.